supporters behind him, Dave Cole.
No, look at these idiots out here dancing. What's wrong with these guys? What's on their mind? Harassing Dave Cole like that. Dave Cole's a great guy, goddammit. And these guys are out here dancing alongside him. What a bunch of brutes.
Dave Cole is the Northeast champion, and he's got his hands full this week here on CCW Chain Reaction. It's Connecticut Championship Wrestling at its best here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, making our debut in Bridgeport. Great to be here and hope to come back in the future. But in the meantime, we have a three-way matchup for the title. BUSTA, Jose Perez taking on Dave Cole.
You know what, let me tell you something, Hungry Man. I don't like to make predictions, but I can almost promise you that Dave Cole is not walking out with that Northeast title.
Well, why would you say that? We just saw All Money Is Legal. They won. Listen to the fans here calling for Dave Cole. I believe Dave Cole is going to come out here victorious this week.
Well, that's where you and I differ, Jet, because take a look at Jose Perez. I mean, have you seen the guy wrestle? If you watch wrestling, this guy is a monster. He's a beast. Not to mention, you got the tenacious, the seedy, the underhanded BUSTA in the ring at the same time. Look at him, he just spit on a fan.
What do you mean you ask me if I watch wrestling? Of course I watch wrestling. And if I look at Jose Perez, I don't connect Jose Perez to wrestling. I connect Jose Perez to America's Most Wanted.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hungry Man, when one of those chops of Jose Perez's connects, I think you'll understand it. And Dave Cole now, blaming it on BUSTA. Look at this guy.
And it looks like the three of these wrestlers trying to feel each other out in the opening startup of this matchup here. A series of arm drags by both BUSTA, Dave Cole, and Jose Perez.
Awesome hip toss counter into a pin there by Dave Cole. Catches a drop toe over his troubles. A schoolboy there by BUSTA, 2 count only.
And there's too much going on in the ring for me to even call. Clothesline attempt, a miss. Now everybody's going for clotheslines. Jose Perez, oh, look at that.
Kicks the knees out, clean out from underneath Jose Perez. BUSTA going for a big kick. Cole goes for one, he ducks it, and trips out Dave Cole right onto the sternum of BUSTA. Will someone shut that kid up, please?
There's some guy out there yodeling.
Oh, freaking annoying, but back to the match now. Take a look, look at that. Jose Perez is smiling. He knows exactly what he's doing here. He's gonna let these two guys beat the hell out of each other, chopping away at each other's chests. And BUSTA catches the chop there and makes Dave Cole chop Perez. Jose going for his big chop there, doesn't connect. Reverses the Irish whip. And Jose Perez, out of a tilt-a-whirl, just drops BUSTA on his face. There's a big clothesline. Dave Cole's right on Perez. Dave Cole's doing the right thing here. He knows he's got to maintain that championship. He knows he's got two guys gunning for his belt here, and he's not going to let either one of them take him.
Well, BUSTA down. Looks like he's hurt. Either that or trying to suck up some oxygen in the corner over there, but Dave Cole found him and says, I'm going after you, BUSTA. Snap suplex, that'll do a job on your back. You'll visit the chiropractor tomorrow, the next day, and maybe even a couple weeks later.
I'll tell you what, last time I got dropped on my back like that, well, you know what?
We won't talk about that.
No, we won't. Good call. Good call, Jeff. A big fist to the stomach there, Dave Cole. BUSTA trying to fight back, but Cole's on top of things here.
And Perez, as you stated earlier, just waiting things out here. That's a smart move. He says, let these two guys beat each other up, and I'll just go in there for the pin.
After a big backdrop there, Cole executed it on BUSTA, and here's Jose Perez taking him over. Here it goes!
Oh, big chop!
Whoa! Oh, man, I felt that out here. Oh, another big chop. Oh, Jose Perez is just going to work on Dave Cole in the corner.
Must have been about 5 chops in the corner by Jose Perez, and we're not talking about pork chops. We're talking about big wrestling chops.
Oh, and stiff kicks to the back now. Jose Perez is fired up, and he is fired on Dave Cole. Bad move by Dave Cole there. He tried to protect his head. He got 2 kicks for his trouble.
Well, we're looking at about, 10 chops on Dave Cole. He rolled out to the outside of the ring. Smart move by Cole, considering he is the champion, and you can't pin the champion on the outside of the ring.
BUSTA with a big spinning wheel kick there. Follows it up with a leg drop to the face of Jose Perez. BUSTA now going for a 3, only gets 2. 2 again.
A 2 count only. And now BUSTA going to work on Jose Perez with a big arm right to the mush.
European uppercut, and you know what, Hungry Man? I cannot exercise enough how amazing the atmosphere is in Bridgeport. Oh, wait a minute. BUSTA with a chop of his own there to Dave Cole.
Hey, McNasty, don't ever use the word exercise with me.
I should have known.
And now, look at this, a double underhook, almost trying to go for a suplex there. Nicely done.
There it goes. BUSTA connects with a double underhook suplex, but Jose Perez is right there with a foot in his face for his troubles.
And the referee's got his hand full with not just one wrestler to worry about. He's got 2 and then a 3rd.
2 huge knees to the face there of BUSTA.
You know, a lot of people might come around and say, you know what, when you're refereeing a 3-way match like that, it's not as bad as a tag team match. I say it's worse. A lot of people say, oh, well, in a tag team match, you got 4 participants. But they're usually, if it's done correctly, never in the ring at one time.
Well, BUSTA there, Jose Perez was sizing him up for some big chops. Gonna fall victim to him like Dave Cole did. BUSTA wisely rolls out of the ring and leaves Dave Cole in there with East Coast intensity. A big scoop slam, going for the leg drop and misses it. Oh, and a kick to the teeth. That's Dave Cole's face-to-foot style. How'd you like it?
You know something, McNasty? You gotta stop talking about chops. You keep thinking of pork chops, and I start getting hungry.
Maybe some lamb chops, Hungry Man? How does that sound?
Oh, let me tell you.
Nice braised cabbage on top. No.
McNasty, why don't you make yourself useful and go get me some pizza?
Whoa!
Oh, right to the outside.
That is wide. BUSTA with a suicide dive between the 2 ropes. Right on to Jose Perez. Holy cow, what a dive that was. You know, I don't think he got all of what he would like to, but it got the job done regardless. BUSTA to the outside, onto Perez. Ladies and gentlemen, CCW.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Dave Cole now.
Oh! And it's unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 3 men on the outside reeling now after that huge flipping plancha by Dave Cole. Dave Cole and Jose Perez battling out on the outside of the ring.
I am absolutely speechless. Oh, another chop.
I thought you were speechless. But Jose Perez now, he's going right to work on Dave Cole on the outside of the ring. Oh, God, would you look at Dave Cole's chest, please?
It is about as red as a cherry sundae with a big cherry on the top.
Hey, speaking of cherry sundaes, no.
Hey, let's go to Dairy Queen. Isn't there one around here?
Yeah,
Bridgeport's famous for Dairy Queen. I know that.
I'll tell you what. We'll let you outside and sniff it out. Find it for us. Wait a minute. What is BUSTA doing?
Oh!
Wow!
BUSTA went to the top of the ropes, went to do some big aerial move on the outside, and I believe Dave Cole went to grab the ropes and shook it, and down went BUSTA. BUSTA may be hurt. He might have broke his neck.
I mean, I can't believe the way he just fell on his head like that. I mean, you know, people aren't supposed to move like that, not unless he's a mutant, the bad kind you see on TV. But BUSTA now really in the corner after that head flop. Dave Cole is trying to work up to his feet here and make some sense of just everything that's been going on. I mean, double knees to the chest there. BUSTA walks out. Cole going for the clothesline. BUSTA counters and gives Cole a head bump of his own with a tiger suplex there.
Absolutely unbelievable. Goes for a cover again, and nobody there. 2 count only. Jose Perez getting frustrated, wants to win this title, this Northeast Championship, this Covenant belt here in CCW.
BUSTA applying a dragon suplex there, taking the oxygen out of Jose Perez. And you know, I always say, what an intelligent type of move that is. He is just sitting pretty right now while the oxygen is being choked out of Jose Perez. And Dave Cole eventually works BUSTA off Perez with repeated kicks to the face.
And Jay BUSTA now battling the champion, Dave Cole.
Dave Cole's chest is
on fire.
He's been busted open. Take a look at that, wow. Awful chops by Jose Perez now. He's setting him up in a leg lock there. Wait a minute. Oh, BUSTA with a European uppercut there after a shot to the knee. Wait a minute, Dave Cole!
Oh, what a maneuver by Dave Cole! Oh my God, and we almost had a new champion.
How many times is BUSTA gonna get dropped on his head? But more importantly, take a look at Jose Perez rolling around in the ring there holding his knee. The velocity of that suplex, Jay BUSTA's weight, Dave Cole's momentum, just absolutely wrenching on that knee of Jose Perez. It ain't healthy.
And the fans here in Bridgeport, Connecticut are chanting Dave Cole as blood drips down from his chest. He's been chopped some 12, 13 times in this match. Jay BUSTA's been dropped on his head 3 or 4 times. And now he's going to return the favor here. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, what a maneuver.
They stopped dropping BUSTA on his head. Somebody get word of those wrestlers. Stop dropping BUSTA on his head.
Well, Jay BUSTA's used to being dropped on his head. I heard when he was born, his father dropped him on his head a couple times.
Oh, well, I don't know the family tree as well as you, my hungry man, but I do know what's going on here tonight, and that's CCW. It's Chain Reaction. We're at the Sheehan Center in Bridgeport. Things are popping off in the ring. Jay BUSTA's been dropped on his head a good 3, 4 times. Dave Cole's been chopped open to the point of bleeding from his chest. And Jose Perez is taking a beating from these two guys. I've never seen anybody beat on Perez like that.
CCW Connecticut Championship Wrestling pulls out all the stops, and it's no exception here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. BUSTA now going to work on the champion in the corner. Dave Cole on the receiving end of some uppercuts. Jay BUSTA now setting up Cole in the corner. Look at that, Perez.
Advantage. Cole got the foot up, BUSTA with a right hand of his own, keeping him dazed on the top rope. Wait a minute. An arm lock go behind. Wow. Dangerous, dangerous fisherman's buster there from Jay BUSTA. Wait a minute. Cole with a huge arm 50 off the top rope. Hungry man.
Unbelievable maneuver by Dave Cole. We look like we have a car wreck right in the middle of the ring.
I haven't seen a spin like that since last time I played with my dreidel. Wow. Absolutely awesome 450 there by Dave Cole. Now trying to capitalize after his hard work.
2 count only. Looks like BUSTA's got his foot on the ropes.
That's right. Dave Cole wisely hooks the...
And finally a kick out by Jay BUSTA. Let's recap a little bit about this match. We know that Dave Cole has been chopped some 12 to 15 times. We know that Jay BUSTA's been dropped on his head 3 to 4 or 5 different times. Jose Perez has been beaten to a pulp. These guys are pulling out all the stops this week here on Connecticut Championship Wrestling.
Dave Cole choreographs the move there, sends BUSTA in the turnbuckle. Jose Perez there just tosses BUSTA.
Oh, a clothesline.
Jose Perez is opening it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new Northeast champion.
Well, I don't believe it. A new Northeast champion.
Let me tell you something, hungry man. Ha, ha, ha.
Well, let me tell you something. All right, I'll give you that much. You said he was going to win, and he did. But let me tell you, Jose Perez definitely earned that title. I mean, because he beat the champ. I mean, he chopped him 15 times. He clotheslined his head almost off. It was probably one of the best matches I have seen in CCW history. We have a new Northeast champion. He is Jose Perez.
Well, for once, hungry man, I agree with you. He fought hard, and I definitely think if one guy deserves that belt tonight, it's Jose Perez. Ladies and gentlemen, CCW will be back after this.
Don't go nowhere.